morning. So here's what I was looking at. See down there in Atlanta? We got a little bit coming up here to Knoxville. Anyways, it's 10 o'clock and very cloudy.
I like it like this.
74 degrees. And this morning, I don't know what the temperature was this morning. I got out here. It was jacket weather. Sorry, Christine and Jason. I know y'all suffering down there in your 100-degree heat. But we're doing quite well here in Maryville, Tennessee.
It's been quite cool this summer, really. There's only been 1 or 2 days that have been kind of hot, you know?
Yeah, so...
Or miserably hot. I just had a late night last night because of my parents.
Mariah woke up with a hangover this morning.
How?
From drinking too much.
No, I didn't. I didn't drink anything. If you're talking about tea and lemonade, sure.
Okay. Well, I was watching a channel and I wanted to mention something about the channel I was watching. It was the channel was Big Sons. And he was talking about there's plenty of work out here for everybody. And I just wanted to also chime in on that. You know, there is a lot of work. And you guys, you know, we want to be fair with everybody in our prices. But don't hurt yourself. Okay? So anyhow, a lot of people out here are greedy. They get as many as they can, work all day long as they can. It's because they're working for nothing. But if you work the way we do, you can make a very good living and not have that kind of stress in your life. And, you know, you'll have time to live. Remember, you work to support your life. You work to live. You don't live to work. Now, me, that might be like the pot calling the kettle black because I've always been kind of a workaholic, and it's something I've always had to do, and it's something I can't help. But to help that, instead of working all the time, I found other things to do, occupy my time. So find other things to do to occupy your time. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Anyway, so we'll see you all at the first yard. We have a lot to do today. Well, it is 12:37. Just got through mowing another one back here in the sticks. This house here.
What's those red bugs?
I don't know. This house here is kind of interesting. These are two sisters. They're about the same age as the Baldwin sisters was on the Waltons. They talk about their papa. And they won't get rid of anything that Papa's had. And they've never been married. They look just like the Baldwin sisters. And
they have a house in front of a house too.
Yeah, they have an old house, and then they put a mobile home in front of it. I'm just wondering if they sell the recipe. I'm betting you they sell the recipe.
Like cheesecake.
They got so many old things around here, and I'd mentioned, I said, hey, I collect that. Would you get rid of it? Oh, no, that was Papa's. We can't get rid of that. That was Papa's. And there's an older one that the younger one listens to faithfully. Just like the Baldwin sisters. And so they got a garage there with a window, and
everything in there is disgusting.
I think there's a steel in there. So they're way back here. They're right against the foothills. The mountains come down right next to their house. They never offered to sell me any of their recipe. Anyhow, so we're on to the next one.
making pretty good time.
We got a whole lot against the foothills here that we mow. Fortunately, they're pretty flat. I mean, they come right down. They're almost in a valley. It's just like the mountains go up, and then the valley. Right here in the valley, we've got a bunch.
Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this.
So do me a favor. Grab that paper and make sure you put me a note to trim these hedges. We trimmed the hedges at this yard we just did, and they're looking really, really, really bad. I don't know how in the world I've let them get so big.
I told you last time they need trimmed.
So we got to schedule that in. We'll try to get it next week. She just leaves it up to us. Whenever we feel like it needs it, we take care of it. And it needs it. I'll show you all a picture of it on our way out. See how bad they are? I gotta fit all those in. Man, they got a foot of growth on them. All right. Thank you, girlfriend.
Yes, I told him
Told him what?
to put it in your name.
Thank you, girlfriend.
He did not. He said he didn't see that till he'd already wrote the check out.
That's okay. No big deal. We'll get it all straightened out eventually. On to the next one. A lot of weed eating in all these yards today.
Yeah.
A lot of weed eating because it's been 2 weeks and they've got rain. So I'm having to really do a lot of weed eating.
Okay.
So hopefully next week we'll get everybody back on a weekly schedule. Well, we're done with that one. Alright, we'll see y'all at the lake house.
I can't think nothing better than spending my day with you. My life's sunny and better, girl, when I'm with you. She illuminates so bright like a star in the skylines. She got the looks, the good, oh boy, I need her so bad in my life. Shawty, where you wanna go, 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 go? London, Paris, Tokyo, oh, shawty, we could go. Don't need no luggage, nah, 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 nah. Don't need no stress, girl, nah, 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 nah. Just me and your sounds alright, girl. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you. I want nobody but you.
Well, we are done. We did that one last yard. It is 6:04. I knew it was going to be just about 6 o'clock when we got done, because that's about a 45-minute yard, and it took us about 10 minutes to get there, and we've done been left about 10 minutes. Had a pretty productive day.
Yeah, we've done 12 big yards.
We've made our quota for this week. We've made our quota just about. So we really don't have to work tomorrow at all. But we probably will. Maybe. I don't know. I might do something else.
Whatever could you do?
Might go out and do Instacart or something. Break the monotony of lawn care.
Maybe you could.
Hey, anybody want to buy a lawn care business? Think about it. I got 5 mowers. Y'all probably seen them all.
So,
Hit me up. I get a good enough offer, I'm selling. Anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Good night.